Welcome to a journey through the Rastafari Lexicon drawn from Yasus Afari's book, Overstanding Rastafari, Jamaica's Gift to the World. This is no ordinary glossary. It is a living dictionary of Iyaric, the sacred word sound the Rastafari created to reshape the English language itself. Where colonial speech carried hidden insults and death, the Rastafari rebuild each word so that its very sound speaks life, truth, and reverence for the Most High. To learn these words is to overstand a whole way of seeing the world, where every syllable is a choice. Yasus Afari's premise is that words are vibrations, and vibrations carry power. The Rastafari noticed that the everyday English handed to them through slavery and colonialism was filled with sounds that secretly worked against the speaker. So they performed a quiet revolution of the tongue. They listened to each word, found the negativity or falsehood buried in its sound, and rebuilt it to vibrate with life. The result, called Iyaric or dread talk, is presented here in pairs, the Rastafarian word with its meaning beside it, and the ordinary English word with its meaning set below. At the heart of the lexicon lies a simple law. The sound of a word should match the truth it carries. Yasus Afari shows how the Rastafari hear language closely, then resound it. To greet from the heart is to hail up, a majestic salutation of the soul. To agree, to feel in harmony with nature and the Most High, is to be Irie. To be calm and at ease is to sata, to sit back and cool. Even gratitude is resounded as yunks, thanks given from the heart. Speech in Iyaric becomes an act of devotion. The most sacred sound in the lexicon is the letter I. Where English says me, you, us, and them, the Rastafari say in I, the royal we, the I and I that binds every person to the Most High and to one another. From this single sound flows a whole family of words. Praises become eases, continual becomes itinual, the ever-living and constant. The greeting ites means hail, a salutation of the highest order. To replace the cold first syllable of a word with I is to place the Most High and the conscious self at the very center of speech. The I sound reaches across creation and knowledge alike. The whole creation, all things centered around the One, is the Inniverse. The place of higher learning becomes the University. The brethren, the close family of the faith, are Idrin. Natural food that preserves the temple of the body is Ital, the Ital, eaten without salt and in its vital state. To meditate, using the mind to reach overstanding, is to initiate. Each of these words carries the I forward, so that food, study, fellowship, and thought all sound the same sacred note, and the vocabulary itself becomes a discipline of consciousness. Why, the Rastafari ask, should one stand under knowledge in order to grasp it? So understand becomes overstand, to rise over a thing and perceive its true meaning. The same logic resounds word after word. Oppression, which presses people down, is named honestly as downpression. Dedicate, which hides the dead, becomes livicate, to devote oneself with life, loyalty, and integrity. To command with grace is to mantrol. Each correction lifts the sound from beneath to above, from death to life. The lexicon treats language as something you climb, not something you crouch beneath. Nowhere is the war on dead sounds clearer than at the table and in daily living. A diet becomes a livit, the natural, wholesome food that preserves the temple. The whole way of life, the natural and divine path walked continually, is livity. Meat, dead animal flesh, is named plainly as deadus, while true nourishment is Yud, the food taken into the goody, the body, as temple of the Most High. Even time is corrected. A period of 7 days is 1 strong, never 1 weak. To speak Iyaric is to refuse, sound by sound, anything that carries death or weakness. The great adversary of the lexicon is Babylon, the global system of colonialism and its neo-colonial governments. The Rastafari, we sound its very name as Bobby wrong, so that the wrongness is heard each time it is spoken. Government, the men who impose rule upon others, becomes government, and the people who compose that system are exposed as popol. The injustice that puts and keeps a people down is downkasem, pronounced oppression by those who refuse to bow. To name Babylon correctly, Yasus Afari teaches, is the first act of freeing the mind from its grip. Babylon's language, the lexicon insists, is full of hidden tricks, so the Rastafari drag them into the light. Politics, the multifaceted body of trickery, becomes polytricks. The police, the perverted force of control, become the police. Corruption is curry-duntion, any form of pollution and moral decay. Even places are unmasked. The Vatican becomes Vatican, New York becomes Boo York, and America, with its thorny injustice and racism, becomes Merrimaca. Freedom that is only pretend is named freedom. By resounding each name, the speaker hears the truth the official word was built to hide. If Babylon falsifies, the lexicon restores. History, too easily the conqueror's story, becomes I story, the real record and study of events in the tradition of Black people. Israel is resounded as Israel, naming the elect of Jah as that which is truly real. The word ancient is reclaimed for the civilized nations of antiquity, the African past that flourished before the fall of Rome. To observe with full consciousness is to serve. In every case, the Rastafari take back the authority to name their own past, their own faith, and their own reality. Jah is the supreme divine essence and source, the Almighty, the Most High, made known to the Rastafari in the person of His Imperial Majesty. The lexicon marks the coronation, the prophetic and historic crowning of His Imperial Majesty on November 2nd, 1930, as the founding event of the faith. Even the name of the Savior is resounded. Jesus becomes Yes Us, the concept and personality of the Black Christ, the Messiah. To speak these words is to confess a living God, present and reigning, and to hear in every syllable the affirmation, Yes, Us. The homeland itself is resounded. Jamaica becomes Jah-Mek-Ya, Jah made here, the positive aspect of the island affirmed in its very name, while its down-pressive side is exposed honestly as Jam Down. Kingston, the capital, holds both Kingstown and the shadow of Kill Some. A kingdom, the organized community under the spiritual reign of Jah, becomes a king realm. In every place name, the Rastafari weigh the good against the wrong, refusing to let a single word pass without judgment. The map of the soul, like the map of the island, is drawn in sound. The way of life has its own holy vocabulary. The chalice, also called the chalwa or chillum, is the communion pipe for offering incense to the Most High. The herbal incense itself, offered in praise, is named I-Shents, lifted up in Isis. A meal of idle liquid food, drawn from vegetables and peas, is a sip. To prepare natural food for the temple's health and growth is to uke it. Together, these words describe a livity, a sacred daily rhythm in which eating, gathering, and worship are woven into one unbroken act of reverence. The lexicon honors the bonds of family and faith by crowning them in sound. A husband, the male partner in relation to his queen, is a king man. A daughter, the female product of a person, is a data. The brethren are idren, the close sisters are sistren, and a woman in harmony with the male is a woo-man. To these are added the greetings that hold the community together, ites and hail-up, the salutations of the highest order, and Irie, the word for all being well. In Iyaric, even kinship is spoken like a coronation. The Rastafari Lexicon is more than a list of words. It is a way of hearing, a discipline that turns every sentence into a choice between life and death, truth and trickery, downpression and upliftment. To say "I" instead of "me," to overstand instead of understand, to livicate instead of dedicate, is to reshape the mind one sound at a time. This is Yasus Afari's argument, that the Rastafari, out of the very depths of Babylon, forged a language of liberation and offered it, as the book's title says, as Jamaica's gift to the world. Give thanks, Youngs.